I'm Elise Peoples, mother of Dahvish Gilliam, who was murdered on December the 3rd, 2016 in Modesto, California. I would like to begin by saying I stand for every mother who has ever been devastated in such a tragedy. I hereby express gratitude and appreciation on the behalf of my family for the Modesto Police Chief, Galen Carroll, and his team for their continued efforts in this ongoing investigation. And this conference has no goal of compromising this case in any way. As a family, we consider ourselves responsible citizens in this awesome community. Chief Carroll is to be commended for his personally reaching out to my family to express his condolences immediately following this horrific tragedy that has pierced the very heart of our family. There is much to be said about the chief and the efforts of the Modesto Police Clergy Council. Since his arrival in Modesto to ensure that all the vital Modesto Police Clergy Council, since his arrival in Modesto to ensure that a vital relationship between all law enforcement, including the Sheriff's Office and the Highway Patrol, exists in a healthy form between the community when these unfortunate tragedies happen. We commend him for his role in establishing a council. We now call upon the individual or individuals who committed this devastating, inhumane act upon my daughter to immediately turn yourself into law enforcement and rescue our family and community from this unbearable pain so that the healing can begin. This community and communities concern for all of us will allow no hiding place for the perpetrator. When we see something, we will say something. We are a family here, and our hearts will not be quieted until this case is resolved. If you have any further information regarding this case, please don't remain silent. No one deserves that kind of protection when one of God's children have been murdered. Lastly, we are a God-fearing people, and we call upon the Clergy Council and everyone who fears God to continue in prayer for a resolution in this tragic event affecting all of our lives. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for this opportunity to make this possible.
A little on the background. Just before midnight on December 2nd, Dahvish Gilliam, 25 years old, was visiting a friend at a residence on Floyd Avenue. A suspect went up to the residence and shot into the closed garage door several times, striking Dahvish. She was taken to a local hospital where she later succumbed to her injuries. As we continue to follow up on leads, we want you guys to know that we right now have more questions than we do answers, and that's why we're reaching out to the community. It's important for us to bring justice to this family and to Dahvish. We encourage anyone who might have any information or have been around that neighborhood that night to contact Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous and provide any information that you think might be helpful to the case.